to run the basic Hadoop benchmarks. The first one is the TerraShot test. First type the Terra generate program. In your textbook 50 GB is there. For reducing the execution time, I have typed only 50 over here and then press enter. It will first generate the file. After generating, you need to short that file. So you have to give the next command, terrasort command. And then press enter. And the sorted orders will be stored in the file name called terrasort. Once it is the sorted file is stored in the database, the next thing is we have to validate the sorted file. So you have to type the command called terra validate to validate the sort file. The same command you need to type again. Instead of terrasort, you need to give terra validate, and then the remaining commands will be the same. So wherever terrasort is there, it will be replaced by the terra validate. After sorting, it will display terrasort is done. Then you need to validate those file. Type the command and terra validate 50 GB. And it is validated. The next thing is, if you have to decide that how many reducer is there in that file, you can specify that number. For example, whether you want to make it as a 2 or 4 or 3. So here in your textbook they have given the dmap reduce task is 4. So that command also you can type it and then run it. Whenever you are executing a file, it will show the number of reducers are 4. Similarly, after creating the Terra file, if you want to delete the file, you need to give the command called htfs dfs -rm -r -skip stras space /user /htfs /tera star. Before typing the enter, you need to check whether all these three files are generated or not. So for that you have to first give the htfs dfs -ls command. Just check that all the three files are generated or not. Then later you can delete it. Okay. So please check it out. Whether terra generate file and terra sort as well as the terra validate file is generated. Then after that you can delete that. So for that you have to give the command called -rm, and -r is for recursive, and skip stras is you no need to put that in a recycle bin. So press enter, then it will be deleted. And again, if you want to check whether it is deleted or not, again you can give the command htfs dfs ls and then path you can give. Now that terra sort as well as terra generator as well as the terra validate will not be there. It will display that no such file or directory. So this is how you can do this terrasort benchmark test. Next is the test DFS IO benchmark. So this is also same as that of the previous one only. This is also the another type of a benchmark. First one is you need to run that test TFS IO in write mode and create the data. So for that you have to, whatever the commands is there in the textbook, that you need to type it, and the file size is the user defined one. You can give either 100 or 1000. 1000 means it will take little more time, so I have reduced into 10. In your textbook it is given 1000, I have reduced to the file size is 10. Then after typing that, you have to press enter. It will show that all the files which is there in that. Okay, next is, this is for the write mode. Then you have to run it in the read mode. For that you need to again you need to type the same command. Wherever write is there, instead of write you need to give read, -read. NR files is nothing but the number of files, and the file size again you need to give the 10, because first we have write that 10 files in that. Then whatever the files we have created, that file content we are going to read. Again you need to type the same commands, and then but it is in the read mode. And then third step is, you have to, whatever the file we have created, we are going to delete it. For that you need, the third command is clean up the test.dfs IO data file. For that you have to give the command called -clean. So here we are running only the 3 commands. First one is the test.dfs IO is nothing but the input output. First we are doing it in a write mode and creating the data. The second one is we are running that file in a read mode, and third step is we are cleaning up the data. So here I have given 10, so it is taking hardly 5 to 10 minutes. If you are putting 1000 as a file size, means it will take half an hour to execute the entire files. Now write mode is over. Now we have to the second command is, you have to do the read. So wherever write is there, you replace to read, and then press enter. Once reading operation is done, you have to clean up the file, that is test.dfs IO. So in your textbook they have not displayed all the outputs what you are getting. They have given only the last 8 lines which is there in the command. Only those lines they have given. They have not given all the values what you are giving getting as a output. Okay. Now read mode is over. So before running all those these commands, better you type it in a notepad, and so that it is easy for you to copy the commands and then execute in a command prompt. Third step is, you have to clean the test.dfs IO data. So it will show that cleaning up the test files. So that's all about the test.dfs IO benchmark. Thank you all.